3 words, one simple sentence, and yet it took me almost 20 years to say them to my mother. Why so long, you might ask? I'll tell you. I chalked it up, too much fear and not enough self-love. Have you ever kept a secret from your loved ones because you were too afraid they would reject you or not love you for it? That was me. Now I know that some secrets are too dangerous to reveal. This secret, though, was keeping me small and smothering my true essence. And yet, it was still too risky. So I took that secret and I hid it deep into the dark crevices of my closet. At age 23, I finally fully admitted those 3 words, that secret, to myself. But I still couldn't tell my parents. Are you ready to hear my secret?
Yes.
I'm a lesbian. I'm a lesbian. I'm a lesbian. It was a different time then. Please understand, I know my parents loved me. Devout Catholics. We even had the priests and nuns over regularly for Sunday dinner. But I was so sure this secret would embarrass and shame me and my family. So I did what any half out of the closet gay kid would do. I led a double life. My gay life, kissing girls, slow dancing in bars with them, walking hand in hand with my girlfriend through the gayborhood. And my straight life, inventing boyfriends, straightening up the house when family visited, and worst of all, introducing my beloved partner as a roommate. Can you imagine? It was awful. Then at age 43, while on a lesbian vacation in Mexico, a conversation with a woman named Eleanor would change my life from then on. She asked me one simple question. Are you out to your family? No, too risky. What are you afraid of? She asked. You think they're going to reject you? Disown you? Something else? Yes, to all of the above. But more than that, I couldn't bear to risk losing their love. After a while, she looked really thoughtful. She said, aren't you doing the same thing to them that you fear them doing to you? What do you mean? I asked her. Well, you're rejecting that they could love you still as a lesbian, and you're actually disowning them from your full family. It hit me like a bolt of insight. And in that moment, Eleanor gave me the motivation and commitment to finally come clean with my secret. Finally. A big shout out of gratitude to Eleanor. As fate would have it, just 1 month later, I would be flying across the country to be with my mother for my father's hip replacement surgery. That morning at breakfast, I was ready. Mom, I have something to tell you. Just a minute, honey, I'll be right back. Oh no, as she headed to the bathroom, this must be a sign. Maybe I should wait and tell her another time. As she came back to the table, I summoned the courage. I reached across the table. I held her hands in mine. I looked into her beautiful blue eyes. And I blurted out, "Mom, I'm a lesbian." Shock? Shame? Tears? Oh my God, what have I done? And then I heard these words. "Oh, honey, I'm so afraid that your life will be difficult. People might be mean to you. And I want you to have someone to take care of, like your sisters have." Those were not words of rejection. Those were words of a mother's love. I felt my heart fill with love. The Bible says the truth will set you free. And in that moment, I felt free as I lifted that 500-pound secret off my shoulders for good. She did ask me, "Please don't tell your father while he's still in the hospital." 1 week later, now back in California, the phone rings. "Hi, Dad. How's everything going with that hip?" "Honey, I'm doing great now, but I called to talk to you. I want you to know how proud we are of you. What courage that took. Don't you know that your mom and I love you no matter what?" No matter what? My heart was overflowing with love. And in that moment, my Father gave me the courage to be me, all of me, unconditionally. I now play full out and proud. No more hiding. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Got to let it show. Coming out. Thank you, Diana Ross. 15 years later, at my father's funeral, I would learn something unexpected and surprising. My sisters and I were sharing stories of our dad, and I said, "Wasn't Daddy so cool to accept me as a lesbian right off the bat?" My sister Linda looked confused. "Sis, it really wasn't like that. I mean, he struggled with it. He cried a lot." "What?" "So he lied to me." "Great." "No, sis, it really wasn't like that. He changed his beliefs because of his love for you." Because of his love for me? What a gift. The unconditional love my father gave me in that conversation 20 years ago gave me permission to fully accept and love myself, something I apparently hadn't been able to do. It could have been devastating if my father had a different response. I am grateful that he saw his way through this personal conflict and instead chose unconditional love for me. It is my wish that each of you give yourselves permission to fully accept and love yourself, no matter your secret. Yes, the truth can set us free. Is it time for you to come out of your closet, whatever that may be, and set yourself free?